Anyway, happy Monday. This is episode 19 of Baldur's Gate 3. We are currently 94 hours, 28 minutes into the game, so we should break 100 hours today because this is a 6-hour stream. So, 100 hours. I should probably do a 100-hour review thing, shouldn't I? Maybe tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to do it at the end of the stream. I won't have enough time. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, like I said, 100 hours in, so that means we are over halfway, I think. I'm pretty sure we're more than halfway through the storyline stuff, I think. The question is, how much content do we want to do in the process? Because if rumor is true, there's potentially 200 hours worth of gameplay, but we skipped quite a bit in the first part. So, you know, we're not going to hit 200 hours simply because I'm not doing a 100% run. I never do. I don't try to because I think that is just more stress I don't really need. So I don't even attempt to do 100% runs typically. I just play and let it go. If we hit 100%, great. If we don't, nothing, no big deal. But anyway, having said that, oh yeah, there's a big patch on, was it Friday for this? I went through the patch notes kind of, sort of, mainly because, man, it's a lot. It was a very long list of stuff that they've done. And there's some story ruining stuff, I guess. I don't know. Spoilers. Yeah, spoilers. And so I just skimmed through stuff. I was looking for like stuff they changed or and added in and that kind of stuff. And as far as, you know, some changes to how some of the UI works, or the quest journal, like I wish it would remember that says hide. See the hide completed up there in the upper left. I wish that would remember I click that all the time, so I don't have to do it every time. You know, every time we load a game, we have to go in there and do that. Kind of annoying. I wish it would say that. I wish it would remember the combat log numbers, or this as well. I mean, I wish this was remembered, but it's not, as you can see. What else? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't go through the patch notes in detail because I didn't have anything in particular I was looking for. Obviously, the things I just mentioned weren't in there because they're still working the way they were. So, yeah. So I don't know exactly what's supposed to be going on or what significant things they improve, because supposedly they've added some quality of life stuff. And I guess we'll see if we run into it today, but I really don't know what to look for because, again, I didn't go through the patch notes in detail because there's a lot of spoiler stuff in there, too, that I did not want to read. So, because I'm trying to go through this blind. My whole idea about this game was the trailer came out a few years back. I saw the trailer, went cool, and then I just went, I don't want to learn anything about this game until it comes out. And as a result, I didn't buy the game early, so I didn't participate in the beta. I avoided any stories about it as much as I could, which wasn't easy to do. And, you know, it's like, as soon as I start seeing Baldur's Gate, it's like, okay, move on. You know, I walked into this game blind, only knowing that it was, you know, Dungeons and Dragons 5, and it involved the Illithid, and it's not really, in this game, it's not a sequel to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It's not a, you know, connected storyline. The only real connection to it is it's Forgotten Realms, takes place in the area around Baldur's Gate in the city itself, and that's all I really knew about it. And going through those patch notes, I was going through them, go, that's a story related thing I don't know about, and I just, you know, moved down a little bit. It's like, oh, there's another one, and there's another one, and there's another one. So I said, screw this, and I stopped reading the patch notes because there's just too much stuff in there that I don't want to know. So we finished Solasta this Friday. I am not going to make that prediction again, Hobo, because I made that prediction 2 weeks ago, and we obviously didn't finish it on this past Friday. So I am not going to make that prediction again. So, for those of you who missed it on Friday, we were playing Solasta multiplayer with Jeff, Hobo, and Hurricane, and I made the prediction last week. Not this past Friday, but the week before, that we would be finishing up the Palace of Ice campaign this past Friday. We did not. And I don't know how much farther we have to go. I don't think we have a whole lot. I don't know if we have another 6 hours to go, but I'm not going to make that prediction. I'm just, you know, if we have 6 hours to go, great. If we don't, great. We have, you know, other stuff to move on to for that game. So we'll see. Hey, Tiger, welcome back. Oh, I said that already, didn't I? Yeah, Hobo, the little kid in the back seat. Are we there yet? And have we stolen everything yet? So, so anyway, yes, we don't know about Celeste yet. Anyway, as I was saying, so big patch came out on Friday. What actual chain any quality of life stuff, I don't know. We'll have to see. But if we run into something great, if not, oh well. Okay, having said all that, characters. Cast of characters. Main character is Gimpy the Ranger. Gimpy, well, it says that's his name, Gimpy the Ranger, but he's actually a level 7 Ranger, level 3 Rogue. The plan is to go to 9 Ranger and stay at level 3 Rogue. Why? Because at 9, he's a Gloomstalker as his subclass, and at level 9 he gets a Fear ability and a cone attack basically for fear, and so we're gonna go that route. And there's nothing really that I want in Rogue, in the Rogue levels, past level 3. You basically get everything that I really wanted for this character. And he's an assassin. Sorry, his subclass is assassin. You can pick up more sneak attack die and that kind of stuff, but I really like to get that fear just to have to be a little bit different instead of going for how much damage can I do today, with the sneak attacks, that kind of stuff. I know, I don't care. So, and also historically in my game history for playing these type of games, Dungeons and Dragons specifically, when they introduced, actually, is it? No, I've been doing the Ranger Rogue thing since the very beginning, back in the early '80s when I first started playing Dungeons and Dragons tabletop. One of my favorite characters to play was a Ranger with the Rogue multiclass, which back then wasn't not too many options for that because of the way the game worked. But it's always been an ongoing character type or character class combo that I've played throughout the years, and it's so I figured, do this one and see how it goes. Hey, Ring, welcome back. Partial Ceramorphous, what did you do? What did I do? For what, the brain put? This? This is partial. Is the Rogue versus Ranger different in Baldur's Gate compared to Celasta? Is the Rogue versus Ranger different? No, they're basically the same. Hobo. They're the same because they're both Dungeons and Dragons 5. So their rules are pretty much the same. There's differences. Like they actually get a familiar here. It's not the same, mainly because the developers of Celasta did a custom universe type deal, and they tinkered with the classes quite a bit here and there. And as a result, the Ranger and the Rogue between the two games are similar, but they are definitely not exact. They are different. So yes, I have 2 spots not taken over by worms. So the partial Ceramorphosis is it's partial technically. It's still almost complete, but it's only partial. I still have 2 more to go. I could be full up, but I think I gave a companion or 2 some tadpoles to play around with. So yes, and Baldur's Gate 3 has a few tweaks of its own. Yes, they are similar, but they are different. And unfortunately, it's hard to show because there's no class builder in this game like there is in Celasta and Pathfinder games as well. So you can't actually see, what's in Gimpy's future here when he levels up. There's no way to check that out other than going onto the web and doing research that way, which is really annoying. But that's the way it is. So we can't really say, oh, this is what we're getting here, here, and here, and see it right here on the screen, and I can compare it to Celasta that way, but we can't do that. So you heard about, and I feel really awkward about, initiative rolls a D6, or is it a 1D5? Is it? It's not a 10? I haven't even paid attention to initiative rolls as far as what dice they're rolling. It's only a 6? I thought it was supposed to be a 10. Oh, sorry, 20. Sorry, 20. I don't know why I said 10, but I meant 20. It's D6 plus Dex. Wow. So is that... So that's not here. Because that would give Gimpy a... Because the Gimpy's at 19 dex, so that gives him a +4. Oof. Yeah, the initiative from dex is really strong as a result. Which is kind of silly, but... Yeah, so we run into that stuff. I mean, I didn't mean to do a compare or contrast here between this and Solasta. And if you're or watching this on YouTube or listening, whatever, and you're not familiar, what the hell is Solasta? Solasta is a indie Dungeons and Dragons 5e game that came out a year and a half ago. Its development started it was announced basically the same time that Baldur's Gate 3 was announced. Done by a smaller studio. Again, it's been out for a little over a year now, probably longer than that. But they just finished their production cycle, so they're no longer doing anything for the game. They just announced that like a week or two ago, and so they're moving on to the next projects and stuff. Solasta is a really good game. It really is. It's smaller campaign wise, but the combat side of things is more true to the tabletop from what people have been saying. Yeah, as Ring's just saying now. Solasta is the best direct adaptation of 5e of a video game format on the market, say from the custom subclasses. But that's to be expected too, because they're not trying to make a generic Dungeons and Dragons game. They had their own little universe, Solasta, to do stuff. So it's not, even though you have your dwarves and your elves and your gnomes and all that fun stuff in the different classes, it's still they tweak stuff, to fit their universe, which is good because I really do like it. Yeah, it's the storyline. The story is fine. You got to keep in mind for Solasta, it's a smaller dev, so they didn't have as much money to play around with. But the story is okay. There's no real branching storyline like you have in Pathfinder or here in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a very it's a straight line to the story for the most part. You have your little side quests and that kind of stuff, but the storyline is always going to be the same storyline. It's not like, oh, can I be a bad guy in Solasta? Not really. You can make some somewhat evil choices, but it doesn't really affect anything that I've been able to tell. So there's no good and evil in Solasta. But they do have when you're creating your characters, you pick personality traits and that kind of stuff, which affects things that are said in the exchanges that you have with your characters, based on, their personalities. So, you'll get different things said here and there, but it doesn't really affect the storyline, which is okay. But again, Solasta for me isn't so much about the story. It's more about the turn-based combat stuff. Again, 3D, better 3D than this. I'm just going to say that right now. The 3D is better in Solasta than it is in this because of your choices. For example, we were able to fly in this game, right? But the main difference here is fly is just a way to get from point A to point B, right? You just fly. In Solasta, it's an actual tactical tool, and the fact that you can fly, there's a fly spell, and so you can actually fly instead of from getting point A to point B. You could actually fly up into the middle of this room and take advantage of the height or whatever you have from up here, and also protect you from getting hit by people or creatures or whatever that only have melee attack. So, you can get away from them if you're, flying. You need that as a spellcaster or whoever has it. It's an actual 3D combat unit engine that's used that way, and the spells reflect that. And fireballs, again, or other types of area effect spells, you can actually change the area effect other than what you're just seeing on the 2D plane. Here in Baldur's Gate, yeah, fireballs are 3D-ish, the way they do their damage, but you have no control over where the fireball actually goes as far as height goes, unless you're just aiming at a specific location on the map, like down here on the stairs, or you can't even shoot it up on the wall, in all honesty. Right, we do have... Gale does have... we're turn-based still, aren't we? Okay, Gale. Why can't I select... Oh, because Gimpy's moving. So Gale has fireball. Right? So here in Baldur's Gate 3, you can shoot the fireball down on the floor, or you can shoot it up higher if there's a surface up there, whatever. But it's basically a 2D aiming process. In Solasta, you can actually change the elevation of the fireball. Like you could actually put it up here, but in the middle of the room. Here, you can only put it up on the wall. But in Solasta, you could actually put it up in the air in the middle of in the middle of the fight. So, say you had some flying creatures out there, you could actually put the fireball right on them in the middle of the room. So, it's cool. It's a Solasta's 3D engine is better than Baldur's Gate 3D engine. Period. Can you do more stuff in Baldur's Gate as far as jumping and whatever? Yeah, but who cares? It's just a movement. I mean, honestly, the difference between jumping and flying in this is distance. That's it. There's no real reason to jump over flying. There's no real reason to use flying over jumping because it's the same movement. It doesn't really change anything. There's no tactical reason to use jump over flying or vice versa because they do the same thing. Other than the movement you get out of flying is better. You get to go farther. That's the only reason you would use flying over jumping, is you can actually move farther. And that's it. Flying doesn't give you a tactical advantage by trying to escape a melee focused creature that's trying to beat the hell out of you. In Solasta, you just go, oh, I'm going to fly up. Hey, I'm safe. And then somebody shoots you and you fall down and take damage, which is awesome. In this game, that's not a thing. It's not even a thing. It's fun, which is mainly, yes, the environmental blowing up of stuff is a leftover from Divinity of Sin 2. It's actually, it's actually Divinity of Sin 1 had it too, if I remember right. You could, hit light water with lightning and stuff like that and fry people that way. But, yeah. Solasta doesn't do that. And throwing an owlbear on top of people to kill them. Yeah, but that's cool, but it's not something that at this point in the game, I don't even look for that kind of stuff anymore. I just go, how can I kill stuff fast? And that's not how you do it. Because where's the chance of that owlbear being around every time? So, well, it depends if it's your owlbear or not. But in this, there's, again, I'm trying to knock it, just doing a little compare, right here is, this is a nice 3D engine. It's nice that it exists. It's better than Pathfinder's, but I think Solasta is still better. Even though Solasta doesn't have all the nice little fluff stuff, like, oh, I can, knock over a barrel of wine, have the wine spill everywhere, and I can light it on fire. Great, cool. Is it necessary? Of course not. It's fluff. You can do the same thing. It's easier. It's not usually just to go kill stuff. It's faster. So, and plus you don't have to look for that. In order to even notice the barrels and stuff that you can knock over, you have to actually ahead of time. If you're really trying to plan stuff like this barrel over here is one of those barrels. You have to destroy this barrel, and it's going to leak all the wine everywhere, and then you can light it on fire. And as long as all the bad guys are in there, great. If they're not so great. So, do some crazy stuff, but it's not the kind of stuff Ivy would normally tackle. Yeah, it's a video game thing. It's not necessarily a tabletop thing. And they would be, in all honesty, in tabletop, they would be special occasions, right? A special thing, like, oh, in this particular, encounter, there's a number of barrels in the room. And you're not going to know ahead of time whether those are wine barrels or not unless you did some research into the room or whatever. But then the DM might be, give you some credit for being inventive and stuff. Oh, I want to break one of those bottles open or barrels open so that alcohol goes everywhere, and then I'm going to throw a torch on it. And then the DM's going to laugh at you going, you know what? Real alcohol doesn't actually do that. Unless it's really high alcohol, it actually doesn't do that. So, and that's the funny part where every time I see one of these wine barrels that gets busted open and then it spills up and you throw fire on it, it explodes. Don't do this at home, but that's not how it works. That is not how it works. Regular wine does not have that high of an alcohol content to do that. Which every time I see it happen in this game, it makes me laugh. So, and it's not because of the fire portion; it's because it's fairly unrealistic. So, but anyway, you pocket that barrel, for example, and then throw it at people in combat. Yes, and carrying a barrel around is so realistic as well. On my way. That's a funny thing too. Is you see, oh, I'm going to pick up this barrel and carry it around until I need it. Really? Pocket dead bodies and hit people on them in combat again. It's just silly stuff. Or use them for necromancy later. You gotta throw them out and then raise them as undead, which is a possibility that you can do. It's not something I've actually done because that's really messed up, but it's something you could do. You should start playing now. Oh, speaking of dead people. So, enough of that. Hey, you don't have any stuff. Should we try talking to this guy? Refugee Farbs. There's a grease bottle. So you break that thing open and you light that on fire. I could see that doing. That working. Hey, Will. Got any speak with the dead going? So this is a necklace we swap out. So this is something you can't do in Solasta because Solasta has a attunement function, which is annoying yet cool at the same time. What do I mean by that? Well, attunement allows you to only have so many magic items active at once. And in this case, we'd have to swap. We just swapped out a magic item, then we have to reattune, and it's so fun. It's a fun process, and I understand why they did it, but like I said, I understand it. I understand why they did it. It can be annoying sometimes, but other times it's like, yeah, I really get it why they did it that way. Now, having said that, and speak with the dead. Have we done this already for the day since our last rest? Looks like I have because I don't see the spell. Don't see the spell. Possible if I too, I'm pretty sure. Portable hole. Yeah, bag of holding. Speaking of. It remains active. It's actually only has one charge a day per rest, though. It's not always there. It actually only has one charge per day. Or rest, long rest, whatever it's supposed to be. But it is there. Okay, so it was just outside of the work. So, yeah, it's on the far right. So what are we gonna? So this is actually he's been dead too long though. Corpse too. Oh, he's too damaged. He hasn't been dead too long. He's just too damaged. Put this back on the way it was, and now we have shield now instead. Better make my next move. Show a button on the far right, so that's to me after I activate it. Yeah. But it's only good for a day. No, you can use it, but you can only, like I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure you can only use it once per day type deal. Because I know I've tried to use it more than once and said no. If we had a body, I'd show you that it would only be good for one charge. Let's see, this is a 15, so we'll throw in a bonus just to be safe, because, let's see, it's 12. We should make this. So we need a 2 or better. Don't roll a 1. 19. Good dice roll. Wow, I never get 32s when I need them. See, when your hunter's mark is now, it leaves a button. Right, but that's different. The hunter's mark is a concentration spell. The Speak with the Dead, I don't think is. What's with the orange light still there? That's supposed to tell us that the trap was there, but no, it's whatever. You have to talk with the corpse we can see. Yes, we have to find a corpse, though. Oh, look, it's a chest we should click on to see if there's nothing in it. See? Oh, we are in the sewers. Should we go down? No, we can't go down this way. Why not? Oh, look. Is this a tool? It looks like we should be able to pull that raft this way, I would think. There's NPCs around? There were, but I don't feel like doing that now. Can't reach, so Gimpy, can you make that shot? Target is too far. So there must be another way to get there. Because it doesn't, or is there a lever here that I'm missing? No lever. Anyone see a lever? I don't see a lever. I see no lever. On we go. Again, we're in the sewers underneath Baldur's Gate. Isel has a 3 times jump distance ratio. Yeah, that's way too far for her. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's pretty far. Not enough space over on the sides. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think she can jump that far. Oops, wrong button.
With every breath, a purpose.
That's really far. I don't think she can make it that far. Yeah. Did make it. It was close, but that was close. That's way too far for her to be able to jump. That's not even close to being realistic. I mean, Flight can't make it, but she can jump that far? Yeah, whatever.
What now? Breathe deep and move.
Oh, and we're missing us. Us is, I think, is trapped back here. This is us. This is our little intellect devourer friend. We need to dismiss him. And then we need to bring him back. Okay, well, let's go this way. That looks like it's even going even farther, too. And we got actually a lever here to call it, it looks like. All sneaky now. Us was not being sneaky. Locked? It's not locked. Better not be locked. Only a 10, so we don't just don't roll a 1. Oh shit. I forgot to say hello to Veronica again. I think that's 2 days in a row I've forgotten. Got distracted doing other stuff. Now look, they can see us.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Mephits. And whatever that's supposed to be. So I think Mephits can be lit on fire. She is going to be mad at me.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
Shut up and keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Yeah, so we do the mark.
What's the name of that river?
Combat starts. But that's okay. Fireball? Nah, shoot him first. See, they explode pretty quickly. It's not really necessary to fireball them. Oh shit. Grease ball. Oh, I bet he blows up. Oh, what the hell is up there? There's something really big back up here. No fun? Lots of fun. What are you talking about? There was your fireball, hobo. Did you not notice that? That was a self-made fireball.
Baldur's Gate sewer system could use a few improvements.
The smell getting to you, Lae'zel.
It isn't the smell that bothers me. It's the inefficiency. An entire underground wasted on waste that could simply be teleported to wild space.
Once the Absolute's finished, I'll be sure to propose your idea to the council.
Cranium rat? What the hell's a cranium rat? We should go talk to that thing. He's gonna probably see us, but we're gonna go talk to him. Because Gimpy can talk to animals, you know. Being a heavy that magic and whatever.
We see, we know.
See, we know. Is that all he has to say?
We see, we know.
No.
We see, we know.
Indian rat. Do I want to kill him? Because he's actually killing our stealth.
Moving in.
A little. You'd think there'd be more stuff to find in a sewer instead of all this rotten stuff. Look, it's a bucket. Ah. This allows us to... Ow. Friggin' elbow my desk again for some stupid reason. Ow. Anyway, so now we can teleport back here if we want to. Okay, back to sneaking. Oh, what's down here?
Flies before me.
Been here? No, we have not been here.
That's curious.
Oh, look, it's a... This is why we have a shovel. Spoiler: use get a shovel as soon as you can, because you get to find stuff like this. So, Scroll of Conjure Elemental. I'll give that to Gale. These are Gimpy. Money, arrows, and all stuff there.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Should mind my step.
And I think survival skill is the skill that lets you find that stuff. So you want somebody in your party to have survival. Yeah. Good there? Nope. Fly? Everyone can fly except for us. Not enough space to fly over here. Then why is it there? Yeah, it looks like a dead end anyway. Go this way next. Are you all not following along? What the hell?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Parchment. Tadpole elixir. This is all chemist or alchemy stuff, except for the parchment. Parchment is. Everything is here, just as I promised my favorite customer. These were not easy to slip past both bone cloaks and fists. I assume that you'll be prompt in leaving my payment in the usual manner. Until next time, your faithful procurer. Money around here too? Oh, what's this? Nope, that's us. So what happened? This will save against condition. Oh, we were walking through Greece. Let's see. You guys aren't very coordinated. Just want to point that out. The rat again down there.
Free for the taking.
See if I can pickpocket it. No pocket to pick. Aw. Anything new to say?
We see, we know.
You know. But what do you see and what do you know? Bottle.
If not over, then through.
Quiet here without somebody. Oh, an absolute cultist. I wonder if we can talk to him. Longsword. We'll carry that. Scale mail. Yeah, I'm not going to look scale mail around. Okay, Will.
Strength in silence.
It's fun to try to talk to dead bodies here and there. Corpse 2 damage, so never mind.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching. Let's see what you're hiding.
A grease elemental. And an absolute cultist. I wonder if because we set him on fire and got damaged too much. That one's probably damaged too, though.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist. Come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
Thanks. You have it wrong. I'm not with the Absolute. And cousin looks like he fell off an aboleth's arse. Are you sure you're related? I haven't got the slightest idea of who or what you're talking about. Wait, no need for violence. Just tell me what happened to your friend.
I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot. Until the darkness soured Saren's mind, she kept our treasure from us. Said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire.
Your paranoia already killed Saren. Are you so keen to follow her? Persuasion. I'm not a cultist, and I don't think your friend was either. Your paranoia turned you against one another. You need witnesses. I'm a witness, just here to pay my respects. So we have a lot of bonuses there. We have a lot of bonuses here. So I'd receive him. 18, so need to roll a 3 or better. There's a lot of bonuses there. No problem. No problem at all.
Good. That is good. She deserves more than me. Pay your respects as you pass, then. And do not come back. This is Saren's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her. Cousins, we will show Saren.
So, not tomato on you. Do. So, he's got multiple grease elementals up there. Grease methods. A fireball would clean them out so quick. Actually, you don't even need a fireball. A fire arrow is good enough. Okay, gimme. Fire. Arrow. Advantage. What's the disadvantage? Outside of normal range because we're pretty far back. Because of the fire, you know. I don't see a lot of grease in here other than the elementals themselves. That's a lot. There's a lot in there. Mark him because he's a wizard of some kind, right? We sneak attack him still? I think so. Path is interrupted, so... You...
These boots have seen everything.
Ambusher. He's got a lot of hit points. Keep shooting them too. We should shoot one of the elementals with fire too and see if they blow up. Went all the way down there. Why does Gimpy gain so many attacks? I'm curious. Of course you missed. Oh, Gimpy has displacement because of the cloak he's wearing. The fireball, of course. Okay, so Will. Been a while.
No time to waste.
Drop a heal. Healthier. And 5 spell. 5 gets us nice big mass cure wounds. Greater restoration. 4. Death ward. Guardian of Faith. Find Guardian that attacks nearby enemies. Every time it deals damage, the Guardian loses help. Let's do the... Oh, we don't have our normal level 3 stuff. Oops. Violence. Where'd Mr. Wizard go? There you are. He has to move out of that bubble for us, for him to do anything. Ow. Okay, Will. Or sorry, Gale.
Striking distance.
Gale. Killer. What's his big stuff? So level 5. Telekinesis. But yes, he just threw that one at that one. Sure, he enjoyed it. Get out of there, though. Now he gets to do that every turn for the next 10 turns. He can pick stuff up and throw it around. Hey, there's a skeleton in there. Concentration was broken. What was... Oh, silence was the concentration. Okay, Lizelle. You fell over because of the grease. Because of the grease. We need to get this grease burning, I think. They're flying so that the grease doesn't affect them. Ow. Lost concentration on his mark. No stink attack damage. Could put... Oh, he already does... I should have used the spikes. Get in there. Oh, well. Why did he blow up? Why? Grease surface turned into explosion. Why? Not sure why he blew up like that. Oh, look at him coming all the way around. This is bad. This is really bad. Heal. Let's see what else. Turn undead? No. A restoration, guidance, blast, resistance. You target more resistance to spell effects and conditions or receives one bonus saving throws. Might actually be a good time to do the Guardian. Or Flame Strike. This won't make stuff burn anymore. Heal stuff, though. But they're throwing grease at us, aren't they? Yep. What's with the light spell? Ow. Got past us. Can you pick this up? There we go. Telekinesis, get that, pick it up, throw it away. So telekinesis is fun. Can't really do anything else, can I? I was going to see if we can throw some water on top of them, but not going to happen. Ow. Will is down. Oh, that is not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw it. Hey, Taco, welcome back. Happy Monday. Cleave. Not cleave so much as... Distracting strike. Distracting strike melee. Go. Action surge, so we can kill this thing. What is this? This is a grease elemental. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, we're Vampiros. Welcome back. Happy Monday, and thank you very much for the raid. Dragons are raiding. Don't worry, you're friendly. I always worry when you see a dragon raid. They're always looking for something. I can't move. I can fly. Just to get out of there. No attack, no attack. Post. Yes, walk into the fire. No, they're not. No fire. Okay, Gimpy. We should be able to do a sneak attack on this one because Lae'zel's right there. Can't do another sneak attack. Ocean. They'll do another attack, though. Hey, critical miss. Nice to see you. Oh, is he summoning? Oh, he's summoning. Okay. I see. Humor's fun. Palia can really make you lose track of time, as it didn't seem like 5 hours had passed by. Yeah, it's good to get... That means it's a good game for you. We can do a heal. We should do a heal. Hey, Despair, welcome back. Yes, elementals again. So many. Ow. Goodness. Okay, so we should kill these guys. Ice Storm or something better. Still has telekinesis up. We could pick him up and throw him away. Really should kill this guy. Phantasmal Killer, it's going to take... it might not take too terribly long. Fireball it is. So they're at 0. If they're immune to fat magic damage? How are they? They're dead. Some more grinding. Grinding is fun, right? Grinding stuff is fun. On Will. So Gimpy's there. You guys are here. Can we do a sweep? Cleave. I don't think it hits Gimpy. I don't see that it's hitting Gimpy. Oh, this is a lava elemental? So did we turn the grease elemental into a lava elemental? Is that what happened here? So it numbs all nearby creatures. How can you numb an elemental? Soul Breaker. There we go. Stunned it. And let's do a heal for yourself. Evasive footwork, so dodging. Yeah, take a punch. Not quite what I meant. Heal down again, or just laying in this... or sorry, Will. Will's just laying in the slime. Hey, Gimpy. You got some sneak attack stuff to do, I think. Oh, actually. Spikes. I guess the spikes aren't going to affect flying creatures very well, is it? Nice, smart. I'm very smart. Resources? Ah. Oh. Slow. Yeah. Miss. Okay, Will. Will's got one level 1 spell left. Oh, but he's got his light beam. Sunbeam. That worked fairly well. Yield of Faith for concentration. We'll hold off on that. Critical hit with a slime or a grease ball, whatever the thing is. What? Weapon dropped? How did he disarm me from that far away? Oh, heat metal. So the methods are changing too. This is fun. Which bolt? I wouldn't have lightning bolt loaded. Oh well. Made it too hot to hold. Yes, that's the heated metal thing. We have shatter. Not enough. Should have souped it up. Oh well. Okay, this is getting old. Metal. Power of the Dead. The numbs them at least. Exhort the resistance. Subjugate the undead with your commands. So I can't do anything here. Foolish touch. Possibly paralyzed. Or we can. You have 4 hit points. You have 28. We should probably kill them now. We gotta kill the big guy. Okay, distracting melee strike, just in case. And critical miss. So, great. Awesome. That. Okay, so footwork this time, so dodging. A little bit harder to hit. Impies taking damage because of the stuff on the ground. Did he equip it? Oh, he did. He did not. Flourish to knock somebody off balance, or potion. Drink a potion. I don't know where his other sword is. Somewhere on the ground. I don't see it. Okay, Will. Oh, stuff just started dying. What happened? They all died. Oh, because he died. He summoned them, so therefore they all died when they left, except for this one for some reason. One hit point. Will. These guys aren't summoned. They're supposed to be there. Part of his group. Shoot him or blast him. Bone chill. Don't need to bone chill, but... No, we still have telekinesis too. Throw them at each other. She can come over here and just smack them. Hey, Gimpy, where's your sword? where's Gimpy's other sword? It's somewhere on the ground because he dropped both of them. And I don't see it anywhere because his grease elemental is probably on top of it. And it's not showing up on the tab or the highlight stuff. Oh. Gimpy, you should probably stop concentrating on that. There we go. Look, it's a mushroom for alchemy.
Breathe deep and move.
Capture orders. Capture orders are... The wizard is a lunatic who already murdered one of his close companions out of sheer paranoia. It is likely none would believe his tale of the tadpoles, no matter what truth we saw. But, and him all the same. Orin will brook no failure when we are so close, and even so, lost a soul will make a fine offering to our Lord. Orin is one of the bad guys we are having to deal with. Seriously, where's my sword?
Yes?
Telekinesis is gone, isn't it?
Certainly.
It's under the friggin' elemental. Insert an item. What are we supposed to do here? We talk to the dead? What would we give to her? I mean, a dead person and all. I bet he has something on him. Scroll the fly. Quarterstaff +2. Robes. Cinder Moth Cloak. Flaming Shroud. A creature that damages the wearer within 2 meters receives burning. Oh, that's his name. Who's this A-list person? That's him. Yeah, sword is around here. It's under the elemental, I'm pretty sure. And of course we can't see it. Oh, there it is. It wasn't showing up there at first.
To do.
All set. All better.
Never wanted the easy path.
So the real question is, which through the door?
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Short rest. No breaks? Oh shit, thank you for the reminder. I totally forgot. Veronica is delayed again today because Gimpy is good. Thank you for the reminder, Taco. I do need to take a break. We'll open the chest when I get back. And before I do that, good afternoon, Veronica.
Good afternoon, Gimpy, and hello everyone. Have a great stream.
I'm a slacker. I totally forgot to tell her that at the beginning of the stream. So we're 20 minutes behind on breaks. So it's okay.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Roughly. Anyway, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, see what Mr. Gippy and the dogs are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.